Jai decides she likes them enough, so she's gonna rescue him. Might as well. Now, I have to time this because there's two of them. And I time it well enough because the second that guy's back is turned, I assassinate his buddy. And he fails to notice that the guy is dead. So yay for me. Now he turns his back, I go over, and I rip his throat out. And of course there's only those two enemies, so I wait for the cutscene.
The half-drow, rescuing humans.
He might be useful. And the name is Jai.
You never said what your other half is.
What is this?
The Orcs are using it as a throne room.
But there's a king nearby.
Unless we hurry.
Yeah, that, what your other half is, Crack, Rennick, that was kind of rude. Just kinda. I kind of was looking for gold, I found a little bit. And then I was just looking for more stuff, then I noticed the guy that was after me, and I was like, fuck this. So I ran for those shadows, I remembered where they were, and I was like, fuck this. I'm gonna kick your ass. So now the camera turns. It means that there's going to be enemies coming from this direction. They're going to be climbing up. So I run over, get invisible, and then just start slitting throats. Proceeding to slit more and more throats as it goes on. Now more enemies. Let me knock you off a ledge. I knock you down too. And that guy dies before he can reach the ledge, which kind of sucks. I was gonna go grab that, but of course his team super went up as soon as I freaking went for it. I decided to use that potion, because let's face it, otherwise it's just gonna vanish. So, I'm going to start knocking these guys around, proving to them that rogues are awesome. I should have used a Team Super, but I didn't. I was saving it for the boss. So I knocked more guys off ledges, kill more, and a whole bunch of things. I got knocked down twice, which was bullshit. Get invisible, go ahead and slit a throat. Now this guy, he was in my way, so I was like, bullshit. Then I decided, you know what, I could still assassinate him. Over there, that thing is health, so I grabbed that because I kind of need it. That was a lucky assassination. I was seriously just trying to get him off him, and it assassinated him instead, and I was like, sweet. Okay, that was great timing. I didn't want to try to go invisible with like 5 frickin' orcs in there, so I was like, good. Thin the herd a little bit. Alright, now I can go invisible, but it didn't go off. Kinda sucked. Then I had this asshole. Granite came over and frickin' disemboweled him. Well, not really, but you get the picture. So they knock more guys down, and I'm kind of waiting out the boss. There he is. There he is. Isn't he just special? I activate Team Super, which does a good chunk of damage. Now when he does that frickin' aura thing, that means he's gonna stun somebody, and he nailed me. I didn't know it was a projectile. I thought it was a guy, it was only to a guy who was close. I'm trying to figure out how to use time slow mechanic, which increases damage for one of your allies, but it uses up some of your hero meter, so you have to kind of sacrifice a little bit to increase the damage. So this guy's being a pain. He's going to be summoning minions quite a bit during this battle, which was quite annoying. This time he stuns Rannick, and then he uses the fire attack, which we didn't see last time. So he's trying to block me, and I see the aura, and I'm like, oh damn. So so I moved and realized, oh, it's minions. Minions are really easy. I mean, even though they come in good numbers, I still kick their asses. Now, the boss does have one really nasty habit, and he's doing it right now. I was kind of trying to get Ilias to get some health over here, but he got stunned, so I had Rannick get in instead. So that it doesn't vanish and be useless. It was around here that, yeah, I figured it out. It was the L2. So now we're waiting on the minions again. Yeah, this gets a little boring, but fighting them you can get power-ups and stuff, and health and things like that. So it's not too bad. Ilias really is starting to need help. He's only at half. So I found one and I was like, Ilias, grab it. And it filled him up to full, so that's pretty good. That was the habit that he has. He will stop and fight on the stairs, which is rather annoying. He stuns Ilias, lights Rannick on fire. Thankfully I got the hell out of dodge for that. Ilias gets up in time for the minions, and we start kicking ass again. Yeah, as I said, this is a really long battle. Of course, it kind of gets offset by the fact that I just leveled. You still get experience from those guys. Now he decides to attack from the stairs like a pussy where I can't attack. So I have to wait for him to come down in order to hurt him. This is a common occurrence in normal mode. He will do that a lot. In modes, in like easy mode, not so much. Maybe once. So I kind of went after him and I was like, oh, freaking damn it. Rannick gets in time, gets up in time for these enemies. Of course, they're boring. Ugh. Had enough of these guys. Of course, he attacks from the stairs again. I'm being a pussy, so he can't hurt him. Now he's actually continuing to attack from the stairs. He finally comes down, and we start ripping him apart. I use the time slow in order to damage him even further. He's stunned Rannick. Kind of sucks. Time slowed him again. Ilias got in a good hit. Now the frickin' orcs are doing the stair thing, which is bullshit. So, kind of just keep going. AI in this game is not very good. Especially with Rannick doing that, which keeps the guy on the stairs. So I'm waiting for the guy to get down here so he can kick his ass. And he's done. Now we collect.
Those gloves are magic. Gauntlets of ogre power.
You're the fighter.
I'll hold those. Beads of force. They need a gentle touch. That's a ring of jumping.
Ooh, it's even my size.
Do you see that?
Nothing's there.
I see an image. It's my family crest. I was destined to come here.
Maybe something's behind.
Okay, so we got some new items during that little cutscene. So here's the first one, the Beads of Force. He puts it upon the ground, smashes it, and it destroys walls and stuff. Uh-oh, what was that?
The pull just got stronger.
You see something now. What is it?
Let's just say it's personal.
Then I was wrong. We were all drawn here. It's locked. The arm to release it is up there.
Alright, so we've got Jai now. Now, she can jump now, because of that ring of jumping she got. However, the jumping is ass. Looks like it went so far up there, but then it jumped short. And then it also has this nasty habit of not jumping at all when you hit the button. Then there's some times in which you get stuck on platforms. Alright, so I made it up. It was relatively painless. Didn't take too long.
Your turn?
It's the mark of the trolls who attacked Nesme. If they're somehow behind this,